debated.
The start of 10 days of inquest into Embu Governor Martin Wambora. The County Assembly of Embu voted overwhelmingly by 22 votes in favor of impeaching their governor after disagreements and counter-accusations from the Speaker of the Assembly and the governor. And now, the Senate Select Committee will in the next few days hold hearings and determine Governor Wambora's future.
As a Deputy Secretary, as a Chief Finance Officer, as a Deputy Director of Budget, I was fished from Ministry of Finance by the former Permanent Secretary of Administration because he had a lot of problem with Public Accounts Committee. And I worked for him for 6 years, administering billions and billions of security funds in office of the President. I have never been summoned by the Public Accounts Committee even once.
At the start of the hearing, both feuding parties stuck to their guns, with lawyers representing both Wambora and the Speaker, just as Mate, gave opening statements and asked the Senate to rule in their favor. The Embu County Assembly claims Wambora authorized the facelift of the Embu Stadium, whose cost rose from 8 million shillings to 42 million shillings, and the purchase of 35 million worth of maize seed without tendering.
Without a tender committee as envisaged in law, then there cannot be a better demonstration of abuse of office than that. The long and short of the case made by the County Assembly shall be and is, as we go through the evidence that shall be presented before this honorable tribunal, honorable committee, we shall have occasion to cross-examine and to evaluate all this evidence.
The Senate has made it clear that in its sittings, it doesn't expect to call any witnesses, but listen to submissions from both parties in which they will make their ruling. Governor Wambora wants his accusers to have their day at the Senate committee in order for them to explain themselves.
Who is this Wambora who has been so addicted until my kins have wondered what has happened? Until the former president, or our former president, Honorable Harap Moy, and to send his aide to find out what happened to my DC, who used to take care of my Arambes, used to trust me with all the Arambe money, and I never lost a cent that accounted for every cent. I told his aide, tell the president that Wambora is the same Wambora he knew. He will never fail to account for every shilling.
His lawyers argue that the motion moved in Embu must be explained to the people by the movers and that it's not self-explanatory. The Senate will decide Wambora's fate during a special sitting slated from this Friday. This will be after the committee submits a report and recommendations following its investigations on the graft allegations. If the report is supported by at least 24 elected senators, the governor and his deputy will be sent packing. James Smart, KTN.